Great news, guys! Fantastic news! Yesterday, we got 1 day, 1 hours and 36 minutes and 57 seconds until the new update. And even greater news! We don't have many leaks.
That right there is emotional damage.
That was a pun. Pun intended. We don't have many leaks for this update. Not even head leaks. According to a YouTuber by the name of Numerous, there's going to be head leaks. I clicked on the video, turns out there is no head leaks. Because I was looking on Twitter, Discord, nothing. So I was like, I already knew it was clickbait. But it was more like a suggestion for future updates. Which, to be fair, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, but on one condition. I agree. It's a decent idea. On one condition. Let me go in. So basically, he said the old Pet Simulator had hats. And I was like, oh yeah, it did. I forgot. I do not own a Gamepass for the first game. Look, deactivated. I used to own one. How many are playing? 1,000. Total visits, 1.1 billion. Not bad. How many visits the new PSX got? 5.8 billion! In case you never played the old game, this is the old game. Oh my god! This looks horrendous! I remember back in the day when it first came out, I was like, bro, this is next level. Where's the hoverboard? There is no hoverboard. I remember the first time this came out, I was like, this is next level Roblox. Like, this is the future of Roblox. I mean, it was paving the way for the game we have now. So I could see where Roblox was heading, but back then, there was nothing like this in terms of like how it looks. Like, this looked so sick. Back then, this looks so nice, so incredible. Like, this game was the poop, okay? And then, you know, with the S word. Why can I not just say it? Oh, because I'm a family-friendly kid, okay? I cannot be hearing you say that, okay? Oh my god, such great decorations here. Well, they still had the teleportation back then. There we go. Let's go look at the hats. I mean, there are some similarities to the new game and the old game. You know, the buildings, the starter area. Free pet. Oh, they have this one in the new game too. It just looks better. That's all right. Here are all the hats. Now, in my opinion, there's too many hats in this game in the old one. Like, why do we need all of this? Look, noob, basic. Like, this looks like a joke to me. Top hat, approved. There's too many hats. And so I think it could maybe work in the new game, in PSX. Hats could maybe work on one condition, that there's only going to be hats for huge pets. Because if you add hats to every single pet in the game, it'll become ridiculous. And if you add too many variants of different hats, it's gonna be like, nah, it's too messy, dude. Like, yeah, this does not look good. We need some simplicity. Is this my Roshat hat? It is. My hats. Oh yeah, I'm starting to remember now. You cannot highlight them? Pick a pet to give a hat to. This one. How about the Lord of the Federation? Oh, I remember that. It's equipped. But it seems like you can't see the hats, can you? Error! You have 8 out of 8 pets equipped, okay? Oh, trading looks pretty nice in this. I think trading in this game looks better than the new. They should make it a bit smaller in the new PSX. Yeah, trading they could take something from the old game when it comes to trading. They could improve this. Like, make it look similar to the first one. Like, make them smaller, because in the new one, when you click on trading, the names of the players are so huge. Pun intended. Huge. Speaking of huge, we might be getting a huge Gamepass. Maybe. I'll show you later. This is nostalgic. Yesterday. Okay, I'll stop. It's no longer Christmas. If you want to keep hearing that song, it's posted on my Twitter where I actually sing with the background noise. Yesterday. Okay. See, if you look at... Never mind. But you know what I mean. When there's players in the server, the names are freaking big. Maybe they could make them a bit smaller like the old one. Another suggestion the dude made on his video was that also something I have suggested in the past that got ignored by Preston, or maybe he never saw it. But now that he got a bigger dev team, it might come to fruition. But I doubt that it will be made, because you also have to keep in mind. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the ability to multi-delete pets faster. Because I've been complaining about this so many times in the past. So let's say you click on this, right? And you have to do it manually. You cannot drag and drop this. So that's what the dude was suggesting in his video, which I also suggested a few times in the past, but it got ignored. And I think the reason why it got ignored is for 2 reasons. Number 1 reason is because Preston probably didn't have the ability to know how to make a drag. You know, you click with the mouse, or Well, the thing is, if you're on a tablet device or a phone, how are you gonna drag and drop? How are you gonna do like that? Maybe it can also be done on that device, I don't know. But this is very slow and tedious process. It's very boring. It takes ages. You can click faster, of course, but it's still manual labor. And the second reason why I don't think this will be implemented in the game, you know, drag and delete, is because Preston wants you to be a slave in the game. If you can do a lot of the things too fast in the game, you'll end up being done faster. That means you leave the game faster. And Preston does not want you to leave the game fast. He wants you to stay in the game 24/7. That way he can keep the game popular. Because if people just come in there fast and leave fast, you know, it's like, what? The game is gonna die out fast. I think the dude also suggested something about like being able to make golden pets faster, which also is a dumb idea because now, if you think about it, why would Preston want you to be able to make golden pets faster? He wants it to be a slow, tedious process that makes you slave away in the game for many more hours than you intended to, okay?
Okay.
So it's gonna be like manual labor, like this. Of course, there are unapproved ways. To... Oh, approved. There are unapproved ways to make this happen faster, but I can't tell you how. But you never know. I mean, they did make the... If you go to the new area over here, not new area, but if you go into one of these old areas over here, they did make a pretty decent change to the... Dude, I'm confused. This is one thing I also been complaining about a lot in the past. Please make icons so we can recognize the areas, you know? Make an icon for the cave, make an icon for the tech entry. Like, put the big chest here. Fantasy shop, that's where I'm trying to go. Fantasy shop, okay? Like, make an icon that looks more where we can recognize, oh yeah, like, have an icon of the enchanting pet machine. You click on teleport, fantasy shop, should have a small icon here that shows this machine, and you'll be like, oh yeah. So when you scroll, you can go much faster with the teleportation, you know? You can be like, cause am I the only one who's like, where are we? No. Small icons, I'll be like, there it is, that's where I'm going, you know? So they did make a change to this here. Enchant until you get any selected enchantment. So they do actually listen to some of our suggestions because we complain about this a lot in the past. They're like, this is too slow, too tedious. It's too slow to enchant pets manually. So now there's an easier semi-automatic way of... Yeah, it's automatic, but it's still pretty slow. But now it's automatic, okay? In the past, you would have to do it manually. So I can go like... And now I want this to be... glittering, and I press enchant. Are you sure? Yeah. And now it's auto enchanting, but it's pretty slow. But it's still auto. So there's definitely a possibility that they might add drag and drop delete in the future. You never know. I mean, drag and delete, you know what I mean. All right, now for the real leaks. The real leaks are so tiny, so insignificant, that it's almost like, dude, why are you thinking that this is going to be a new Game Pass? I don't know. I just needed a good thumbnail. Alright, so here's the new leak. This is the leak. OMG, Clover. That's it, it's an icon. It could be anything. It could also be exclusive egg. It could be the Bobucks egg that gets a buff. Increased luck in the exclusive egg where you have to pay Bobucks. Or it could be a new Game Pass for free to play stuff. That's what I have suggested right here in my thumbnail. I had to make this myself. Because as you see right here in the exclusive shop, there's a free empty slot. There's a free empty slot for a new Game Pass. And lo and behold, there is a new icon here. This has definitely something to do with luck. But it could also just be like a new, you know, right down here. Lucky, Mythical Hunter. It could be another like 2x luck or a 4x luck. It could just be like 4x luck weekend. Because we got no update this weekend. Another leak. Have you seen this? Red Titanic Balloon Cat Plus coming soon. This is actually a huge, not a small. This is gonna be like twice the size maybe, or 3 times the size. You know those bags they came in? When you order 5 of them or something, it could be in a pretty big bag. So you only be able to get 1 plushie from a bag. That's how big I think this is going to be. And the price will probably not be $50. Probably cost closer to like $100. You never know. It's Preston. And here is another leak right here. This is the first leak I saw a few days ago. And I was like, bruh, what is this? Is this all we get? We have seen no pet leaks so far, but we get meshes of Rock Separate 1, Rock Separate 2, and people are super confused here in the comments on Twitter. So am I. Look at this. Rock dead. You know, nothing crazy. I don't understand about this last update. They said, Happy New Year, big things happening on Pet Simulator X in 2023. So far, it seems like nothing big is happening, but maybe they just took a holiday break. So let them have a week or two of, not working so much, and then they're gonna get back on the grind, hopefully. Yeah, that's all I had for now. Start code RAM when the new update drops. Please turn on notifications. I might stream the update. See you guys in the next update.